Hello, this is Josh from Federal Signal Tech Support, and today we are going to set up OBD park kill. So to achieve this, you would need a vehicle-specific OBD cable, which would either be A, spliced in, or B, plug and play, depending on the vehicle. So with all that being said, what we need to do is go ahead and click Edit Hardware, and then what we need to do is check Has OBD to Cable, and a whole bunch of vehicles will pop up when you click the drop down. So you would need to select the vehicle that you are programming. So for this example, I'm going to use 2025 Ford Police Interceptor Utility. And once you select your vehicle, just go ahead and click Continue. And what we need to do now is add a park or transmission range CAN input. So to do this, just go ahead and select any button, slide switch, or any input. Go ahead and click Properties on which is the gear icon with the arrow coming out on the top right. And then if not already selected, go ahead and select CAN inputs. And we need to choose, in this case, CAM1 transmission range. You might have to scroll down. Just once you find it, just go ahead and click it. And then just go ahead and close this out. Now go ahead and click transmission range under your CAN inputs. Go to the properties icon again, gear icon on the top right. Go to your button properties. I would rename it to something easy so the installer or whoever is editing the program can easily identify. So for this example, I'm just going to name it Park Kill, like that. And then this is very important. We need to change the primary value down here, because right now it is sensing reverse. We do not want that. We need to click this drop down here, and then change it to Park. And now that is done. So go ahead and close this out. Now let's go to your Siren tab, which is located right here. Now what we need to do is choose Tone Off for channel 1 and Tone Off for channel 2. Now if you have a PF400 or a PF400Q, you would have 2 more channels, so channels 3 and 4. You just do the same for those channels. And then next, this is very important, we need to delete the traditional park from the program, because if you have 2 park signals at the same time in the program, it could potentially cause issues. So if you're not using the gray park wire, which in this case we're not, what we need to do is delete it entirely from the program. So that way it only senses the OBD park kill that we just set up. So to do that, go underneath additional inputs and right click park, delete. Then are you sure you want to delete all features associated with park? Just go and click yes. So now the traditional gray park wire is removed from the program unless you click it again. And last but not least, we need to go to System and Priority Settings. Always make sure ignition is located in number 1 position and park kill is number 2. However, you could adjust the priorities however way you want. So let's say if you want your PA and radio and air horn to work while in park, just go ahead and drag this down under air horn. So that way these functions will work while in park. And then just go ahead and close that out. And then we could just go ahead and click device and the program device to change the configuration into the amplifier. Now if it's not working, there's a couple of things that you would need to check. First, go ahead and check your splice points on the OBD cable. Make sure it is spliced in per the diagram that was either sent to you or that we are going to send you. And then also make sure that is receiving a signal. One way to test this, if you go to Tools and then CAN Diagnostics, it'll tell you if the CAN messages are being received, so you can do further testing. So that is how you set up OBD Park Kill. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later.